Since we've started as a church, we're continuing our support for Consider the Lily. Consider the Lily is a home that rescues girls from sexual abuse or trafficking, and it teaches them to know Jesus as their Lord and Savior. They're given a new home, a new family, and a place where they can really heal and grow. From the time that they started in 2011, up until today, 121 girls have already been rescued. That's 121 lives saved and destinies changed, and we get to be a part of that.
So I'm here with Robbie and in Floodway in Pasig. And Robbie, we've been friends for 7 years now.
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah, we graduated from the same high school, although you were a lot older than I am.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so we're here. Tell us how you got here and what we're doing here and what you're doing here.
Well, we have started a Christian school called Redemptio.
Yep.
And it was started because I used to bring basketball teams here in this area, and we would compete against the barangays and different students here. And I saw these students on the street, on the roads, and thinking, wow, you know what? Why aren't they in school?
Yeah.
And most of them actually couldn't afford going to a public school.
Yeah.
So that's why my heart went out to them and decided, hey, you know what, we need to do something in this community.
Yeah. That's pretty incredible, because to me that shows the massive level of need, is that if we've got families and kids that can't even get into a public school in this area, and it shows just the need for education. Tell me about education. I'm from a man who never ever valued it growing up, but now I see such a value of it. Why is education so valuable in a big picture of a nation?
I think, education is super important, especially in this area, this country, because without education, you're not ever really going to be able to move forward in life.
Yes.
You know? So by starting this school, hey, this is something that these kids can be proud of and actually get somewhere in the future.
Yeah. We're giving them an opportunity, and I think what I love about Redemptio so much is that we're giving them an opportunity that they would never get unless Redemptio was actually here, and that's what's amazing about it. So, Robbie, what I love about what you do is it's not just about even the education of the kids, but it almost feels like a little bit of a Trojan horse of the education gets us into the community to then help families. How do you currently do that?
Well, one of the things that we started 9 years ago with is a lot of these families don't have the opportunity to get a job.
Yep.
They just don't, So what we try to do is get them a job, So some of them now are actually working at Jollibee.
Great.
Right here in Taytay, and McDonald's, Mang Inasal. So those are the kind of things that we just want to do to help not just the students, but the families.
Yeah, so it's a holistic approach, not just looking at their education, but looking at their families, their future, and yeah, it's beautiful. Well, here we are, and this is Redemptio Christian School. And how many years ago was this built? This is pretty new.
Yeah, 1 year ago, this building was built,
Yeah. And some of our favorite college students were a part of.
Yeah, batch 2.
Amazing,
Yeah. Servant hearts, I tell you what.
Well, why don't we go inside? We'll have a look.
Okay. Okay. So here we are.
Hi, kids. Good morning. Good morning. It's awesome. So this is the first floor?
Yeah.
First floor? Preschool? Hello. We've got kindergarten, preschool and kindergarten right now. What's the future? What's the vision and the dream for Redemptio?
If we are able to purchase this lot right next to Redemptio here.
So, Robbie, this is a property that is potentially available, that is behind the school right now, and it's currently 4 times the size.
Absolutely, yeah.
Just tell us bluntly, what could we do if we were able to buy this? What could we do?
If we were able to buy this, purchase this lot, obviously we can expand, you know, Redemptio.
Yeah.
And, you know, Lord willing, we could build this up 4 floors, and then actually, instead of K through 1st grade, we could have K through 6.
Yeah.
And actually
Which is the entire elementary.
Yeah, actually run 350 students through this place.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it gives me goosebumps just thinking about it.
Yeah. No, I think this is definitely what we need to do. We definitely need to buy this. Imagine what we could do if we could have a student for 7 years.
Wow. Wow.
Right? Teaching them about Jesus, loving on them, encouraging them in life. You know, what's amazing, Robbie, about your school and just your ministry and everything that you do here is that this so aligns with our church in what we've always wanted to do. You know, we talk every New People Night that we have. Kate and I will get up and we'll talk about what is in the vision of our house, and we want to plant churches around, you know, the Philippines and around the world. But we talk about 3 key things that we want to do that's sort of outside of Sunday service. One is orphanages. You know, God tells us to look after the orphans. One is rescuing and rehabilitating particularly young children that have been caught up in the sex industry, sex traffic, things like that. And the third was always this, it was education. And it was never wanting to build a school for our church or our church families. There's a lot of great schools around. But it was to build a school and schools in communities where kids couldn't go, where education wasn't possible. And that's what I love about Redemptio, is that it completely aligns with our heart, what we do as a church. In fact, it aligns so much with the heart of our church. Wouldn't it be amazing if Redemptio actually just, I don't know, just join the Favor family? What do you think about that?
100%.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Well, the great news, Favor Church, is that as of this weekend, Redemptio Christian School is a part of the Favor Church global family. What does this look like for our church in the future? It's quite simple, that this is our school. The land that we want to buy, we're going to buy it as a church. We're going to raise money to build a beautiful structure for the students, the kids in this community. And we're going to use this school as a Trojan horse through education to get into this community, to help, to love. Some of the things we've talked about, Robbie, medical missions in here,
yeah.
basketball tournaments in here, and teams and camps and things like that. Just different ways that we can help in the community. And the great thing is that you're going to stay on board with your lovely wife and oversee and run this and just join the Favor Care family within that. But church, this is exciting. Whether you are in Brisbane or Manila, this is now our school. And Robbie, tell me, we don't just want to stay in one location, do we? Well, what do we want to do?
Our dream would be able to cross this Pasig River over to the other side. There's close to 80,000 people living there. And wouldn't it be amazing to be able to start another Redemptio over there?
So wouldn't it be amazing if we started another Redemptio there, and then we started it somewhere in Quezon City, and then we started it somewhere in Cavite, somewhere in Manila. And that is ultimately an incredible dream and a vision that we have, is that what we're able to do here, we can actually take it into different communities that as a church we want to focus on. And through education, reach young kids, teach students. One day, who knows, maybe we might get a high school as well, which would be really cool. But church, this is something to be excited about. It's something to be proud about. And the legacy that we will be leaving here will go far beyond us, and it will outlive us. This is exactly why we do legacy offerings.